Hello, it's Big Balenzay, aka BZG, aka that nigga. How you guys doing today? Welcome to the series of Balenzay Debunking. Today we're gonna be debunking bullshit, okay?
Throughout history, numerous conspiracy theories have emerged, often causing unease. These theories challenge established narratives and propose alternative explanations for significant events. They typically arise from a mistrust of authority and a desire to uncover the truth. This mindset has been growing strong for many years. While in this video, we'll be exploring some of the more serious conspiracies, as well as some of the more bizarre ones we've heard.
Okay, let's hear it.
Now, before we begin, we just wanted to mention something. You may have noticed that sometimes our videos just disappear, get age restricted, or simply stop showing up in your feed. This isn't by accident. We've been covering topics that are not always algorithm friendly for many years.
Damn.
Honestly, YouTube does not love it when we dive deep into certain conversations, especially the kind that challenge mainstream narratives. So if you ever feel like you're only seeing half
Okay, I ain't gonna lie, you like exposing yourself when the FBI get your shit, I ain't gonna lie, I don't wanna hear nothing. The FBI gonna get your shit, you keep playing. That's all I be saying, chat. Yo, y'all be playing, but the FBI be tapped in. Y'all gotta chill.
we're talking about is because in one way you are. That's why we've set up a free membership tier over on Patreon. It's a space where we can post the full, unfiltered versions of our content.
Okay.
We're not asking for money, not unless you want to support. But if you just want access to what YouTube will not show, the free tier is
Okay.
YouTube. Hit those lights.
Get to the.
They lied about the Epstein prison video.
They like, damn Jeffrey, damn, yo shit, damn boy. Okay.
In early July 2025, the United States Department of Justice released nearly 11 hours of what it described as complete raw surveillance footage from a camera positioned near Jeffrey Epstein's prison cell the night before he was found dead. The release was intended to address conspiracy theories surrounding Epstein's apparent suicide while in federal custody. However, instead of alleviating those suspicions, it may further fuel them. Take a look.
Damn. Oh, y'all got live footage of it? Oh, shit! Hold on. Jeffrey Epstein is led to his cell by guards on August 9th, 2019. Okay. Okay, they walking the shit. Nothing too bad right now. Okay, nothing too bad right now. What the fuck? Okay. What the guard appears from areas Epstein believed to be the last time anyone saw. Guard reappears from area of Epstein cell believed to be the last time anyone saw Epstein alive. What? Guard delivers what appear to be food trays. What the? They said guards seen moving back and forth between the area of Epstein still in the common area. Okay. It's regular shit going on. What the? Yo, what? More guards enter the common area, presumably after the discovery of the body. Okay. But this ain't.
Since the footage was released, video forensics experts have carefully analyzed the embedded metadata.
Okay, first of all, okay. First and foremost, I hope that this wasn't in the law system. I ain't gonna lie. This footage doesn't tell shit. Y'all gotta understand, bro.
And their findings indicate that the footage was not simply exported from the prison's surveillance system.
What?
Rather, it appears to have been professionally edited using advanced software. The video appears to consist of at least 2 separate MP4 files that have been stitched together. This alteration has fueled doubts regarding the authenticity and integrity of the footage presented by the Justice Department, questioning the official narrative they provided. In addition to issues with the metadata, experts have questioned why the aspect ratio suddenly shifts during the footage.
What the fuck?
Also, a digital clock visible in the bottom left corner of the footage jumps from 11:58 p.m. to 12 a.m.
It do?
Explanation for this is
oh hell no! Yep, I ain't gonna. Yep, okay, I ain't gonna lie. Okay, first things first. Okay, that bitch just could have been a glitch. Okay, that shit probably. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all know them clock malfunction. That tech shit. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know nothing about tech, but I'm pretty sure the tech. It probably just glitched, bro. You know what I'm saying? It probably just glitched and nothing really happened. Like
resets every day at midnight and skips the same minute each evening. According to official records, Jeffrey Epstein was found dead by suicide at the New York facility on August 10th, 2019, while awaiting trial on serious federal charges of sex trafficking involving minors. However, there are many who believe that his death was not a suicide, but rather a murder, orchestrated to silence him and prevent him from implicating other prominent figures allegedly involved in his extensive network of exploitation and abuse.
Okay.
The footage has just increased the feeling that something is being covered up, questioning why a surveillance video needed to be edited. While the video modifications may be harmless, they are likely to heighten suspicions surrounding Epstein's death and increase pressure on the Trump administration to release more information about the case. During his presidential campaign, Donald Trump had pledged to release comprehensive files concerning Epstein, suggesting they would include a detailed client list featuring names of high-profile celebrities and influential individuals who may have engaged in illegal activities on Epstein's islands. However, the administration has since backtracked on that, claiming there was no existing client list related to Epstein's activities. I think you'll agree, something isn't right here.
Yeah, okay, now look, no, I ain't gonna cap. Okay, now look. Nigga, I ain't gonna lie. It don't seem like some shit. I ain't gonna lie. It just seemed like some fucked up footage. I ain't gonna cap. That shit was blurry as shit. I ain't gonna lie. You couldn't even see his white crusty ankle through that bitch. Okay, so I'm not gonna lie. This isn't. I ain't gonna lie. I'm debunking this because I ain't gonna lie. The tech probably glitched. The shit was probably ass. That's. I ain't gonna lie. That's all we can say about that. Honestly. Number 4. Let's go.
The CIA was warned about September 11th. Despite the extensive investigations into the September 11th atrocities, one crucial issue remains largely unexplained. How could a small group of young Arabs outsmart the combined forces of the CIA, FBI, and other Western intelligence agencies?
Bro.
Surely the hijackers made some mistakes that could have raised alarms. Were there not moments when intelligence could and should have identified these hijackers before the attacks? The answer is yes. The terrorists succeeded through cunning, deception, and determination, using our open society to slip through the net.
Okay.
However, there were instances when warning signs should have prompted a response. A significant error occurred when the Immigration and Naturalization Service.
Damn, I ain't gonna lie, that boy Chop. Look at that boy. God damn, boy. He was a part of the shit.
To prevent the terrorist ringleader, Mohammed Atta, from entering the United States 3 times on a tourist visa in 2001. This was especially troubling since officials were aware that the visa had expired in 2000 and that Atta had violated its terms by taking flying lessons.
For real?
Similarly, the CIA failed to place another hijacker, Khalid al-Midhar, on a terrorist watch list, despite the fact that he had been filmed attending a meeting to plan the bombing of the USS Cole in October 2000.
This
crazy. This oversight continued until August 2001, after he had already entered the United States to prepare for the September 11th attacks. Another mystery involves why US authorities blocked the entry of a potential hijacker pilot from Yemen, but then neglected to investigate his associates, future hijackers Ziad Jarrah and Mohammed Atta, who were actively trying to help their Yemeni friend enroll in a US flight school. In August 2001, the Pan Am Flight School in Minnesota alerted the FBI about Zacharias Moussaoui, who displayed characteristics indicative of a potential hijacker planning to crash a fully fueled jetliner into a large building.
Bro, I ain't gonna care what the fuck y'all got going. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all showing these chopped ass. Okay, first of all, the first thing that we're gonna do. Okay, y'all showing these chopped ass motherfuckers. Number 1, okay, y'all talk about suspects. Nigga, did they do it? You see what I'm saying? I'm tired. Y'all gotta get to the point, okay? Y'all gotta get to the point. You know when you don't wash them dishes and your mama go straight with that belt to that ass, straight to the point. I'm telling you, y'all gotta get straight to it, bro. Y'all gotta get straight to this shit.
Did arrest Moussaoui, but they did not thoroughly investigate his motives or connections. This was despite receiving a dossier from French intelligence that linked him to known terrorist groups prior to September 11th. It is believed that he was training to participate in the 9/11 attacks.
But another they said how they intelligent. Okay, they probably smart as shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't understand. I ain't gonna lie. Some of them they probably be dedicated. I'm talking about never back down, never what bit. Like I ain't gonna lie. They probably was locked in. Chat. You know what I'm saying? I'm debunking this shit. They probably was locked the fuck. They probably didn't even want. You know what I'm saying?
In the aftermath of the atrocities, Moussaoui became the only person ever convicted for his connection to these atrocities. There were other missed opportunities abroad as well. In Hamburg, German intelligence surveilled a roommate of Mohammed Atta during 1998 to 1999, but failed to recognize that they had uncovered Al-Qaeda's Hamburg cell. At that time, Atta, the cell's leader, was assembling his hijacking team and formulating the plot. However, the Germans found nothing suspicious and subsequently dropped the investigation. Furthermore, when US flight schools reported concerns about Arabic student pilots, the FAA exhibited little concern. For instance, when they learned that future hijacker Hani Hanjour's poor English rendered it dangerous for him to fly, the FAA suggested providing him with an English language tutor. Equally puzzling was the FAA's...
Wait, hold up, wait.
The FAA exhibited little concern. For instance, when they learned that future hijacker Hani Hanjour's poor English rendered it dangerous for him to fly, the FAA suggested providing him with an English language tutor. Equally...
Wait. So y'all mean to tell me y'all brought this motherfucker on plane? This nigga didn't even know English? Y'all didn't have a translator in that bitch? None of that? I ain't gonna lie.
Was the FAA's disinterest when two future hijackers, hardly out of flight school, left their plane in busy traffic at Miami Airport. The FAA reprimanded the plane's owner, but did not investigate the pilots.
What?
In January 2001, Ziad Jarrah, one of the hijackers, was intercepted upon arriving in Dubai from Pakistan at the CIA's request. The CIA suspected him of terrorism and sought information about his time in Afghanistan. After being questioned, Jarrah was released and later returned to the United States without any further scrutiny.
Okay.
Just 2 days before the...
Yo, Mir's calling me, hold up.
Bro, I was wondering why you ain't text me back, bro. I texted you and I just text and my message ain't go through, but I said yeah. Bro, something been wrong with my Wi-Fi, bro. I've been having to end my live and shit. I ain't been going live on Twitch because of it.
Deadass, I'm live right now. That's crazy. It's been bugging?
Bro, yeah, I had to end my live. I don't know if you seen my IG story like 2 days, bro. It's just been tweaking, bro. I don't know what the fuck it is.
What the fuck? Nah, I gotta follow you on my new account. You know my shit got banned.
For real?
Yeah, my my Instagram account's got banned. I told you, remember?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm going to TwitchCon for sure.
Okay, bet.
I'm my cameraman. I'm going for sure, bro.
All right, bet. Let me when I finish going live, I'm gonna call you back so we can talk about that shit.
Bet.
All right, baby, I got you. All right, bet. All right.
Attacks. Jarrah was stopped by police for speeding in Maryland. Again, his
Damn.
name did not flag anything, and he was released to carry out the attacks. His vehicle was later found at the airport with the ticket still inside.
I ain't gonna lie. Y'all mean to tell me y'all didn't catch this jolly ass nigga? Look at his face, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I would have been, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm pretty sure, bro. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Y'all probably was just being lazy. There's no way. There's no, like, how did y'all not, like, honestly, now, like I said, no disrespect, you know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to everybody that happened in that occurrence, the 9/11. That was something very, 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 very serious. But how did y'all, like, how did the process go about this? Like, how did y'all, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I ain't gonna lie, like, if I'm being honest, bro, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? I would have caught this nigga right here. He don't even look normal with his jolly ass. I would have seen his ass up on that plane. I would have instantly knew. I would have been like, nigga, get your ass off the plane. Like, what?
Jarrah, a Lebanese national, is believed to have piloted United Airlines Flight 93, which crashed in Pennsylvania on September 11th while aiming for the White House. A month after the attacks, authorities discovered a letter from Jarrah to his girlfriend, dated September 10th, in which he stated, "I have done what I had to do. It is an honor, and you will see the result, and everyone will be happy." In the aftermath of September 11th, the CIA denied prior knowledge of Ziad Jarrah or his questioning, and claimed it learned of it only through a cable after the attacks. The truth is that despite clear warnings, the CIA and other agencies underestimated Al-Qaeda's determination and Osama bin Laden's obsession with the World Trade Center. As a result, just 19 men were able to outsmart some of the most sophisticated intelligence agencies in the world, with devastating consequences.
That is crazy, bruh. Like, what? I ain't gonna cap. So it's just, okay, so we're gonna debunk this shit, talk about, basically, they said the CIA was told about, I ain't gonna cap, that's cap. Okay, they obviously didn't know shit. Okay, we're gonna debunk it. They obviously didn't know shit because y'all had these y'all had them come on that bitch and do what they did, okay? So y'all can't even say that. Y'all can't even sit here and say that, chat. Y'all can't even sit here and say that.
Graveyard conspiracy. This one is a bit crazy, but also quite plausible. It started with a TikTok video posted by Big Shit Poppin', a self-proclaimed gravedigger who claimed that whilst working, he was asked to move a coffin.
What?
But when he and his boss lifted the casket, it was incredibly light, leading to him asking his boss what was going on, to which he answered, "Don't ask questions that you aren't ready for."
What the fuck?
Take a look.
Nigga.
So, as a side hustle...
Okay, goddamn, boy, your shit bulging through your shit, boy. Holy hell. How your
I dig graves. And graveyards and cemeteries across Bowling Green and surrounding counties. Something didn't set right with me today.
Okay.
As I was digging, the guy that's the director of the graveyard walked up to me. And he was like, "We need to lift that casket up to get it even." So we put it on a tally and brought it back up. When we brought it back up, it come off even in a way, but it was crooked in the corner. So he's like, "We got to lift it." So I lifted it, me and him together.
Okay.
But the weirdest thing was, it was really light. Like, extremely light. Like, and I'm not a big dude. So I was like, I told him, I was like, why is that so light? He was like, "Don't ask questions that you ain't ready for."
What the fuck?
Y'all, I'm freaked out. What are they doing with these bodies?
The video has gone viral on TikTok.
Nah, bruh.
Debate about what happens to our bodies after we die. Most families trust that their loved ones are treated with respect and dignity at funeral homes and would never question whether the bodies are actually in the coffins at funerals. But what if they are not? What if they have been removed before cremation or burial, potentially stolen for medical experiments, or taken out before being placed in the furnace so the coffins can be reused? We have all heard about body snatching, a grim practice from the 18th and 19th centuries, involving the removal of corpses from graves for anatomical research and education. Known as resurrectionists, individuals risked legal consequences and social ostracism to dig up recently buried bodies for cash.
What the fuck?
Thankfully, in recent times, body snatching is almost unheard of. Or is it? As recently as April 2025.
Okay, I'm not gonna cap. That nigga probably skinny as shit. I'm gonna keep it a buck. If he was in the cat, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna debunk this shit just by saying that, okay, his ass probably didn't eat. Okay, he probably didn't eat. Okay, and I'm saying, I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. I used to be a motherfucker where I used to play Fortnite until 5, 6 in the morning, and I'm talking about I would not wake up until 5, 6 p.m. at night in the afternoon. I'm not gonna lie, I was skinny, bro. I ain't gonna lie, Chad, he probably just didn't eat. Like, Chad, he probably didn't eat. If we're being honest, bro. Like, he probably just didn't eat.
Police arrested a gravedigger in Sicily, Italy, for illegally removing corpses to make space for new bodies in an overcrowded graveyard. So could this be a common practice in modern funeral operations? It is well known that graveyards, especially in densely populated areas, are running out of space and often reuse old graves to meet demand, and while new burial sites are being opened, they are not seen often.
What?
Leading some to become drawn into conspiracy theories about what really happens to our bodies after death, believing there may be hidden agendas at play, After all, there is a shortage of organ donors.
That is Nah, that's great, but that's crazy.
J.P. Morgan sunk the Titanic.
Okay, wait, hold on. Oh, we talking about the Titanic? All right. This I'm talking about. What?
RMS Titanic
What?
is a British ocean liner renowned for its luxury and innovative design. It sank on April 15, 1912, after colliding with an iceberg during its maiden voyage from Southampton to New York City. Approximately 2,224 passengers and crew members were on board, and roughly 1,500 lost their lives.
Oh my God.
Making it one of the deadliest maritime disasters in peacetime history.
What the? They said, gang, you still haven't cleaned that room. Boy, eat my ass.
Operated by the White Star Line, Titanic featured lavish amenities such as a swimming pool and elegant dining rooms, attracting some of the wealthiest individuals of the time.
What the
Since the disaster, numerous conspiracy theories have emerged regarding how the supposedly unsinkable ship met its fate. These theories range from claims that the Titanic was swapped with its sister ship, the Olympic, to suggestions that a cursed mummy on board the ship was responsible for the tragedy. However, in recent years, an equally bizarre theory has emerged, suggesting that influential American banker J.P. Morgan...
See, I ain't gonna lie. See, this motherfucker, I'm talking about, wait, J.P. Morgan? Y'all talking about the J.P. Morgan bank? The Chase shit? This nigga right here? Y'all talking about, bro?
may have been responsible, or at the very least, played a direct role in its demise. In 1911, J.P. Morgan attended the launch of Titanic and booked a personal suite on the ship, complete with a private promenade deck and a bathroom fitted with specially designed cigar holders, and he was scheduled to be on its maiden voyage to America, but ultimately decided to cancel his trip and stay at the French resort Aix-les-Bains instead. This last-minute cancellation has fueled speculation among conspiracy theorists that he had foreknowledge of the ship's fate. Despite Morgan's absence, 3 of his prominent rivals in the business world, John Jacob Astor Ford, a leading...
See, I ain't gonna lie, I'm okay, this is like off topic, but I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna lie, back in the day, y'all motherfuckers was chopped. Y'all, bro, I know damn, y'all telling me nobody back in the day had curly hair? Y'all all had this slick back shit? How the hell, was jail even a thing back in the day? I ain't gonna lie, cause damn. Y'all, y'all all have like that gel slick back hairstyle.
Real estate developer,
like
Benjamin Guggenheim, a successful mining magnate, and Isidore Straus, the co-owner of Macy's department store, were on board the ship. The conspiracy theory claims that Morgan wanted these 3 individuals out of the way, as they were reportedly opposed to the establishment of the Federal Reserve, a vision strongly supported by Morgan. In order to eliminate them without raising suspicion, he conspired to ensure that the Titanic would sink. The details of how Morgan could have orchestrated such a deadly collision with an iceberg...
Yeah, okay, because I ain't gonna lie. Okay, now, this is... Okay, I'm supposed to be debunking this shit, but I ain't gonna lie. I don't think J.P. Morgan did shit. I think probably... I think that whoever was supposed to be controlling that shit probably got lazy. Because you mean to tell me you didn't see that damn iceberg? You couldn't, like, bust a mean-ass right? Like, you couldn't do any of that? You couldn't do any of that?
Guaranteed that these 3 men would perish remain unclear. However, all 3 of them did indeed die, opening the way for Morgan, who was the founder of J.P. Morgan Chase, to heavily contribute to the establishment of the Federal Reserve in 1913. It is worth pointing out that he also owned the International Mercantile Marine, the parent company of the White Star Line, which operated the Titanic.
That is crazy.
That Morgan was willing to sacrifice over 1,000 innocent lives just to eliminate 3 wealthy men. But maybe he was.
It was he though?
Your thoughts on this one?
Nah, there's no way. There's no way.
The moon is artificial.
Bo, I'm not gonna lie, chat. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, boy. No. I'm not like no troll shit. I'm not even trying to be funny. Bro, y'all ever look outside, bro, and the moon be looking like close as fuck? I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I can't even debunk this shit. I ain't gonna lie. I might be fired, bitch. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, chat, bro. Sometimes I be walking outside, bro. The moon be looking like it's like close as fuck, bro. Like, I'm not, no troll shit, chat.
The most widely accepted theory of the moon's formation is the giant impact hypothesis, which suggests that a Mars-sized object named Theia collided with the early Earth and the impact sent debris into space, which eventually merged to form the moon.
Nigga said you were just geeked. Alright, shit. Alright,
It
bro.
all seems quite plausible.
Alright, bro!
Could the moon actually be something completely different? The idea of the moon as an artificial creation is a recurring theme in science fiction. In the Heirs of Empire series, the moon is portrayed as a massive spaceship that arrived on Earth approximately 50,000 years ago. Similarly, in the Star Wars franchise, the Death Star serves as another iconic representation of an artificial moon, engineered entirely from metal and measuring several hundred kilometers in diameter. So is it conceivable that our moon is in fact artificial?
What?
The spaceship moon theory, also known as the Vasin-Shcherbakov theory, suggests that Earth's moon may actually be an alien spacecraft. This theory was proposed by two prominent members of the Soviet Academy of Sciences, Michael Vasin and Alexander Shcherbakov.
Wait a minute, nigga, what? So the moon got aliens on that bitch? I ain't gonna care.
In a groundbreaking article published in July 1970, titled, "Is the Moon the Creation of Alien Intelligence?"
What the
Vasin and Shcherbakov proposed that the moon is a hollow celestial body created by an extraterrestrial civilization possessing technology far beyond human capabilities.
What?
They theorized that advanced machinery heated and melted the moon's rocky materials, leading to the formation of vast internal cavities. This molten rock then erupted onto the moon's surface, creating a strong inner shell resembling a hull, along with an outer layer composed of metallic rocky slag. However, the reasons behind the moon's orbit around Earth remains a mystery, adding more intrigue to their hypothesis. Their theory is supported by fascinating observations regarding lunar craters.
Like
Craters,
what?
which are typically thought to be formed by meteor impacts, display characteristics that differ from conventional expectations. They are generally shallower than anticipated and often have flat or even convex bottoms. In contrast, smaller craters tend to show a direct correlation between depth and diameter.
They talking about you sound like my 6-year-old brother believing how Santa died in fire. Nigga, shut the fuck up. Wait, what? Wait, Santa died in a fire? What?
A relationship that does not apply to the larger craters. Vasin and Shcherbakov proposed that smaller meteors create cup-shaped depressions on the moon's surface, while larger ones can penetrate a 5-mile thick layer of rock before impacting a theorized high-tensile hull beneath.
Bro,
This hypothesis challenges existing views on moon
ain't no
geology
way,
and raises
bruh.
questions about the moon's true nature. They noted that the moon's surface materials include elements like chromium, titanium, and zirconium, which differ from those on Earth. Although this theory may sound somewhat outlandish, in 1975, Don Wilson published Our Mysterious Spaceship Moon, which provided evidence supporting the idea that the moon might harbor secrets. The following year,
I ain't gonna
George
lie,
H.
bro.
Leonard, a former NASA scientist, released his book, Someone Else is on the Moon. In it, he claimed to have uncovered large-scale machinery in NASA photographs, although many readers found it challenging to identify these purported artifacts. Can you see them? Is there more to this theory than meets the eye? I'll let you decide.
I ain't gonna care.
So that's it for this video. Thanks for
Okay, I can't debunk that shit other than I can't see the shit. That's it. I'm the debunker here, bitch. If I don't see it, I don't believe it. I ain't gonna care. That's it right there. That's it right there, nigga. That's it. I don't see it. Chat, I don't see it, bro. I don't see it. I ain't gonna lie, chat. No. Deadass, bro, I ain't gonna lie. I actually don't know about that. Like, honestly, bro, I don't know about that.